Welcome, everyone, to Arlington, Texas at AT&T Stadium, site of this year's Goodyear Cotton Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. It's time now for the quarterfinals, for the top four seeds, a time to begin their quest toward the national championship. But they run into a battle-tested team already coming off one playoff victory, trying to shock the world here today and make the semifinals. As we'll see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the number 4 seed in the playoff, the West Virginia Mountaineers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler. You're in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. Only one team here can keep their championship dreams alive. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So West Virginia's offense going to get the chance to start this game off. First, the home of the Cotton Bowl in modern times has become AT&T Stadium, a massive yet somehow intimate setting. This, of course, is where the first championship game of the playoff era was played.
Well, who could forget that? When Ohio State took care of Oregon to win the national championship for Urban Meyer. And this game, like you said, I think it just seems to get bigger and bigger in this setting. The pressure these players feel. Let's see who can handle that the best today.
You bring him down at the 44. That's a solid game, getting closer to midfield now.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Trying to extend the play. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yards to set up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice, accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
From the shotgun, drops back. Quarterback escapes the pocket. That is an enormous loss. It's going to be tough to recover from that on this drive. After a disastrous first down play, they're backed up on 2nd and goal. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. He's going for a big play downfield. He's got it inside the 10.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy's off to a great start in this big playoff game.
Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. He's got it right near the end zone. And the defense makes a saving tackle at the 2-yard line. So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. A pop pass on the jet sweep. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Mountaineers. We come out in a playoff game, Kirk. No signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Kickoff team is on the field to move this one away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. So Georgia's offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Finds room at the 30. They've got him, but not before he makes a first down at the 41.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Stopped right there at the line. No gain. Second down after that previous play. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Makes a quick catch. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
The coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the West Virginia offense is back out on the field. Passing game was so effective in the last possession. Right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Takes the ball and heads to the left side. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space.
And this is going to be a safety.
Wait a second. You're backed up inside your own 5-yard line, and you go with an empty set? It just doesn't make a whole lot of sense. It backfires here. I think that's a questionable play call, and it costs you 2 points.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Tackled immediately, but it's a big chunk play. Aimed to the 35-yard line.
Just a really good ball here to be able to pick up this first down for the Georgia offense. And, you know, being able to have a balanced attack, so important in modern college football, and Georgia does that as well as anybody.
They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And it's complete downfield. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Caught near the goal line. And he will score. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Mountaineers offense is back out on the field. Remember the last time out there, they surrendered a safety. They got to regroup from that right away. They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. Gets some space around the 30. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Past the 10. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, West Virginia.
Love how the quarterback waited until the last possible second to draw the defense in until he pitches it out in the option play. And not only does he get big yards, but they turn into a touchdown.
Extra point splits the uprights. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. Now it's second down here. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. He's got it for a big gain. And the gain just good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Looking to throw it on first down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. The gain is good enough for a first down near the 38.
Boy, a nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
And he's got his man open downfield. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47. First down here for this offense. And they'll give it to the back. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first period of play. So it's West Virginia in front, Bert. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Through one period, these teams are finding out that playoff games just feel different. Who can handle the nerves better as we head to the second? Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete. Offense set for the sixth play in this drive. It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. It's caught downfield. Brought down to the 27. It's a first down. This offense is really threatening now.
This receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
Catch made on the left side. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense has been set up with a first down and goal. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
See if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. Looking to throw yet again. Makes the catch. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with a pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do. They made it look easy.
Extra point makes it a 2-point lead. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Returner tackled right there. That's when they'll start the drive. And the West Virginia offense is back out on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn in the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
A completion makes it second and short. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. And the Mountaineers look to keep this drive moving. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll run it here. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. And he drops back in the gun. Caught over the middle. It's Spencer. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage. Mountaineers will come to the line to run the hurry up. He shreds the tackle. Everyone moves the ball across the 40.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Off the play fake on first down. Wide open, he makes the grab. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. And the Mountaineers will have 1st and 10 here. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. This will be the 9th play on the drive. The shotgun running play call. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
This defense just cannot get off the field. The long march moves on. Got to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. On the run, he'll let it go. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot down. The Mountaineers are in the red zone now. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back. Here we go, 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Mountaineers. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
They'll tackle him after a short game. A cautious call there on 3rd and long. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Mountaineers offense is back out on the field. Let's see what they can do here. There's time to run a few plays, perhaps get into field goal range. Not able to connect, incomplete. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And that's a solid return after the interception.
How about this, Chris? The safety reads the quarterback's eyes perfectly and saw the throw before it even happened. If you're the quarterback, that's why it's so important to look those safeties off.
And he'll loft it to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Georgia.
That is a great job here by this offense, taking advantage of a big opportunity provided to them by their own defense after that turnover. And why wait? They get aggressive, make the throw, and it pays off for a touchdown.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. It's like the final play of the half coming up. First down, looking to throw the ball. They can't come up with it there, and that's going to do it. Time runs out in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, we wonder all week what this matchup would look like. So much at stake in this win-or-go-home game, and we've been treated to a fabulous first 2 quarters of playoff football.
I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the hands team able to recover the football.
Trying an onside to start the third with the lead? It's, I guess, a bold strategy. Now we'll see if it comes back to bite them.
Quarterback now all alone in the backfield. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. And he just throws the ball away there. Nobody open. Excellent coverage. Here's the second down play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Short pass finds the tight end. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. That completion sets up an important third down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Quick throw to the left side. He's got a receiver wide open here. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
The returner is brought down. Gets us started on the next drive. The West Virginia offense is back out on the field. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Ball handed off. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's a really solid defense on that play.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, the quarterback does everything right except pitch the football. The defensive end's going to take him, which is great. That's what you want. But you got to get that ball out quicker to not allow that defensive end to make that play.
They've already converted once on 4th down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. And the Mountaineers getting set on 1st and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Going for a big play downfield. Catch is made deep down the right sideline. Keeps a foot in bounds. What concentration.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Looking to throw it again. Oh, he misfires again. 3 in a row.
I like the call here. 3rd down and long. You know they're going to apply pressure. The screen game almost works, but you've got to complete the pass for your guy to have a chance to turn upfield. It's a missed opportunity there on 3rd down and long.
He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Breaks the tackle. Now he's got room to run. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. The Bulldogs are going to cash in here in the red zone. He'll hand it off. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And they'll run it with the draw play. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now. And they will try out the field goal team here. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
And the coverage team able to bring him down. And the Mountaineers offense is back out on the field. Looking for a gap, it's Spencer. Moves the ball to the 25, good enough for a first down. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. They're going to run the option. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
And that will pick up the first down. They'll spot it at 38.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line. Give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he was able to get downfield for the first down.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Single back, takes the handoff. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Touchdown, Mountaineers. Still no answer for this offensive machine. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the 3rd quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot. So sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. An inside give now from the shotgun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. After the loss on first down, it's 2nd and long from the 22. And the quarterback dropping back. It's a quick grab. And they bring him down quickly, but that's a solid gain on the short throw.
Well, defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. And he finds a wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. Tackle made after a big gain. Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's the running back in the flat. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down. This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far, sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats where we have a chance. As we head to the fourth, we could be in store for a classic finish. A spot in the next round of the college football playoff is at stake. The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Padrino. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing a screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can sniff it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get...
And it's intercepted, a crushing play. Not a great return, but the interception wipes out the scoring threat and gives the offense the ball at the 32. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The catch is made for a huge pickup. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, West Virginia. And they claim the lead here in the final quarter.
Well, this is why they love this guy so much, is when it's crunch time, he makes plays like this. And what I love is the quarterback knows all I got to do is get the ball in his hands, and he can do the rest of the work and get it all the way to the end zone. Great play.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. The game is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. They'll run it here. The running back has the ball. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
For the defensive coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. It's an out route, the catch made, and the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Touchdown, Dogs. They jump in front here in the 4th. Aren't you taught on defense, Kirk? Don't let him throw the football over your head. Exactly what happened there.
That makes me really wonder if it was some kind of miscommunication. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I pull my defensive backs over, make sure everybody's on the same page and getting the right call.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the West Virginia offense is back out on the field. It was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Mountaineers. And they'll claim the 4th quarter lead. And the kick is good. A 3-point game now in the 4th quarter. It's all up to the defense. Now they get set to kick it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Pass complete on a crosser. Tackle made after a solid gain to spot the ball at the 34. That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. You snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, the pass is picked off. Brought down after a short return, but the interception gives the offense the football at the 40.
Chris, he's just trying to find the hole in his own coverage. But, as you know, those windows can open and close pretty quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So the timing's got to be just right, or you're going to see an interception like this.
It's incomplete. He threw a good pass rush there on first down.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Second down play coming up. Handoff as they try to work the clock here.
What a game to this offense at the line of scrimmage. They've been able to enjoy really the tempo going their way because they've been able to run the football. This guy now has 98 yards rushing, a couple more, and he'll be in triple digits. What a great day for him.
They stop him after a 4-yard gain, and it brings up a fourth down.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
We're trying to run it with the option. The back's got it on the pitch. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Mountaineers.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a two-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Close to the tight end. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management is going to be very important here in the final minutes. The offense really clicking here. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The pocket breaking down. And he just throws it away there. Safe move. Had nobody open. Incomplete. Second down coming out. Looking to chuck it again. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Georgia.
Well, hold on now, Chris. We're under 2 minutes to go, and these guys will not go away. They hit this extra point. You cover an onside kick. You never know.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. The receiving team makes the recovery. The hands team does its job perfectly. And the Mountaineers offense is back out on the field. Crucial possession here. This game just got tighter. 3-point game, final quarter. What will the play calling philosophy be here? First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. That huge play sets up a great opportunity. 1st and goal just outside the 5. And the back now goes in motion. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Coming up, 2nd down and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Oh, they stop him short. Defense stout here on back-to-back plays.
All right, here we go. This is really it. And the defense knows that if the offense is able to score here, it's essentially over. It's mano-a-mano at the line of scrimmage. Let's see which side can gain the most leverage.
It's an option look. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Well, they come up short of the goal line, but you still got to consider going for it here. You could try to punch it in, try to be physical from the 2, but I'm sure they got a handful of 2-point conversion plays that they could use here.
Touchdown, West Virginia. This offense cannot be stopped. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point, up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the 4th quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. And with nobody open, he chooses to just throw it away. Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Comes out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Looking to the right, but it's incomplete.
Chris, on this play, he has nobody open. It's better than taking a sack. He doesn't get intentional grounding because where he threw it, there was an intended receiver. I think there's no harm, no foul here.
Missed his receiver on the left sideline, incomplete. Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long from the 45. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. And he's got it. Tackle made, but it's a huge gain all the way to the 33-yard line. They move the 6. They'll go to the line here on 1st down now. And the offense wisely spikes the ball here to stop the clock. Important 2nd down play coming up. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Down the right sideline, but it's incomplete. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. And that pass rush has trapped him into sack. A timeout stops the clock with 8 seconds remaining. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Oh, and it's incomplete. It's a turnover on downs. Crucial moment late in this game. The guys up front line up. It's 1st down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Rifles this football to the left. No stopping and takes it all the way. Touchdown, Mountaineers.
This receiver is putting on a show today. That is 3 trips to the end zone already. And based on how this defense is playing against him, this may not be the last time we see him in the end zone today.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long.